because I feel like this is going to be a meaty conversation. We're going to talk. I want to kind of break it into two. Let's kind of talk about the BET Awards, where they at as a status, what BET Awards mean now, and then we're gonna get into the Usher tribute, what did or did not go right or wrong. I'll start with this, and then I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna throw it to you, Brittany, because I know you was a little spicy about the tribute last night, but I'm gonna get your opinion, and then we'll go around the screen. They trying, man. The production is there. They're spending money. It's like they're trying to stay relevant with content creators, young artists, and all that. They're trying. They're trying. I'm just talking the overall experience. However, somewhere down the line, bro, you got to vet these artists. Like at the pre-show and during the show, bro, their stage presence is not award show ready, bro. I'm sorry. It's not. And like a lot of times, the awards, yeah, we look at the awards, but the performances are what takes everybody to anybody's award, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I love the way they're implementing new people. I think they're spending a lot of money, but like, I think you got to sure up and vet some of these young people's stage presence before you throw them out on your screen and say, hey, represent the BET Awards. So overall, I'm going to give the BET Awards, I'm going to say it's 6.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 because there's other aspects, right? Like BET created the media house for content creators to be able to interview these people where they usually wouldn't be able to do it. They put some of these mainstream TikTok creators in the front rows. I get it. They're giving more presenters, more opportunities to meet people and be seen. So I got to give them credit on that. The minus 3.5 comes from kind of like the messaging around voting. I get it. But they was trying to like shove it down your throat a little bit. I get it, but it's like it was a little tough on the on like me receiving that. If that's all you doing in different ways. But I'm gonna throw it to you, Brittany, and anybody follow up after that. What's your thoughts on the overall BET Awards last night?
0 out of 10. Don't recommend. Super ghetto.
Whoa! Off the triple. Okay.
It was. I felt like I was front row at a strip club. Okay, first of all. Secondly, like the talent, the performance, like you just said, it's not there. And I get these new artists, what they got their own whatever, but I remember watching some of these award shows with my parents, right? I could not watch half of this stuff with my kids. Or if they heard a song that they hear on the radio, they're like, Mom, that's no, sis, you can't watch this right now. Go sit down. Go in the other room. We're going to have to just pretend what they look like. Because it was just so degrading to me, the women anyway. Another thing was the marketing was terrible. The way in which they were just facilitating the show, from having some of the speakers didn't know the words. I don't know. We have teleprompter issues all the time, but a lot of people were stumbling over their words. It was a very much talent show vibe that I'm like, y'all invested all of this money for what? It was terrible to me.
Some money now. You can tell they put some bread out there for that joint, though.
They did. For what? Mm-hmm. It was trash. I didn't like it. 0 out of 10.
God, almighty. Anybody else opinion on the BET Awards overall before we get into the Usher tribute?
So I have a different opinion.
Okay.
I actually enjoyed it. And I think it's because I feel like the BET Awards has very much so fell off the last couple of years. So Keenan, I agree that I could see the effort that was put in last night to like, because, like COVID, they were doing the whole like performances from home. Like it was all weird and like whatever. So I felt like this year was the first year that it kind of like got back on track. However, I will say that it was very female heavy the entire show. It was very it was very rap heavy the entire show. And I get that they were trying to showcase that there's a lot of female rappers. I feel like whenever BET Awards was truly popping, it was only Nicki Minaj. Like for a long time, that Nicki Minaj was it. I don't even think was Lil Kim, was she ever at the BET Awards?
At the very beginning.
Yeah, but like outside of that, we just had Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj won like best female rapper every year. That was it. So now I feel like we're in a different era where it's just like, oh, okay, we got all these girls, so let us showcase them. And then as far as like the stage presence, it's like, well, a lot of them were like discovered on TikTok or, you know, something like that. Like I'm just thinking about like Ice Spice, right? This is just a great night for her, I guess. But I just feel like the caliber of artists has changed. But I actually enjoyed the performances last night outside of a few, but I definitely feel like the effort was there.
But okay, so Princess, let me ask this because I somewhat agree on most of your points. But even let's talk about the performances, right? You don't feel like even let's take the pre-show away from the actual award performances. Even with like I'm not just calling this one person out, but let's take Glorilla real quick, right? Bro, you can't even rap your song on an award show. You literally can't perform your song to Britney's point because I'm not saying it's a bad song. You can't. Everything is like a turn up. So you know what I mean? Like even if you know back in the day when somebody had an edited version, you literally had an edited version. So if you ever had to do an award show, you could actually perform it. So I feel like I don't disagree with you. Like I get what you're saying. The caliber has changed, but like you don't feel like they're doing their platform a disservice, not vetting these, because I feel like the performances aren't even about the songs. It's about all the dancers and all the other stuff because these motherfuckers can't even get through a song. No?
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like the people who performed is who people want to see right now. Like I feel like outside of Victoria Monet, who else really would people have wanted to see perform last night? Like that's not one of the rappers. Like it's not a Glorilla, Sexy Red. Who else would people really have wanted to see? Like seriously, what male artists would we have wanted to see last night? Not talking about the Usher tribute, but like Kendrick.
No, we just saw him. Yeah, okay.
No, but I'm just saying, like you know.
I agree. I think it's a reflection of where we are in music. I don't think BET is fully responsible for where we are as what we choose to make popular or not. It's their responsibility to bring those people who are the popular people to the show and perform. I'm kind of mixed because I did think that they were getting a lot of things right. Brittany did call out some of the articulation and the teleprompter reading. That kind of threw me off a few times. Like a few people were getting hung up on things, and it was kind of embarrassing, just to be honest with you, right? I hate to say that, but I saw that. But I did like the balance. I love the Eris performance, T.I. and Tiny's daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Man, that was so beautiful to see. That just touched my heart. But I would have liked to. One thing that the BET Awards did incredibly well. They used to just have a lot of variety. Oh, shout out to Will Smith. He performed. They used to have a lot of variety in their show, where it used to be like older artists. Like we would see stuff from like the 60s, 70s, and then the 90s, and then the 2000s. Like it was just all now, right? Which I didn't really like. Like you want to see some variety because that's what brought everyone together. To your point, Brittany, everyone could watch because everyone had something that they could, attach to. And I feel like we've gotten away from that, right? Because the generations weren't really represented yesterday.
And I'm gonna say this.
There wasn't even a gospel segment.
That's what Will's performance was.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, was that okay?
Hey, but let me say this to Will Smith. Hey, salute to him not giving up after that, moment he had in life, yo. Will's still stabbing at it, and I think that gets overlooked because of his work ethic. Like, I'm happy to see Will ain't give up. I mean, even though it was self-inflicted, you know what I'm saying? I get that, but like he could have wrote himself off, and he's still out here trying to, put himself out there. And the song wasn't bad though. The song wasn't bad.
I really enjoyed his performance.
Yeah, for sure.
And I said it while he was performing. I was like, this seems like a Kirk Franklin moment. His little short ass come marching down the aisle. And I was like, well, there it go.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice.
I like it too.
It was different, yeah.
Asia, Jay, before we go into the Usher tribute.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I didn't watch all of it. I watched bits and pieces and to be honest, that's only because I know I'll have to talk about it tonight. I'm not very much only because when it fell off, it really did fall off for me. And I can appreciate hip hop and all the things, I am a neo soul, R&B, gospel shorty. I just am. So for me, it's like not having that variety. I'm not gonna watch it. Like for me, it's like it's not for me. I'm no longer. I don't feel like I'm in who they're trying to reach anymore, and that's okay, right? I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna participate. And I do think that they are trying to now draw in the younger generation, and that part is evident, right? Because I do think like Glorilla, I Spy, like all these people, yes, duh, like that makes sense of who would be there. But for me, it was just one of those, I saw what I need to see so that I could participate in this conversation, but I don't think that it's marketed for me anymore. I don't think that.
It felt like the hip hop awards.
Yep.
Yes.
We gotta watch the Soul Train Awards now, y'all.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah. What about you, Jay?
I think that I agree with what Lewis said. Me personally, when I used to watch the BET Awards, I used to love the variety. I used to love the going through the stages of hip hop, music, paying homage to everybody. Agree with Brittany with the performance thing. It was definitely a 0 out of 10 for me. The Sexy Red shit, and then she started clearing her throat for the woo, like thing to me, like bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm like,
that
bro,
was crazy, bro.
And like that was insane to me. And personally, like that really took me to the top. I'm like, all right, niggas in here wilding now. So, but
oh my god,
lastly, I would like to say that I understand what y'all saying. Me personally, I thought the Will Smith tribute was his song was terrible. I didn't at all. I thought that was trash. I thought he was out there just trying to make a, like you said, Steve, he was stabbing at it, but I felt like he was missing all his targets. He was,
oh no,
that shit was trash. I'm like, yo, get him out of here. And I love Will Smith, all his music. I felt like, bro, that was a reach. Like you
didn't feel inspired.
I was inspired for him to get the hell off.
Yo, it ain't crazy, bro.
Yeah. They won't that bad. Men in Black shit.
That bad. Like
we would have did Men in Black anything else could have popped. But bro, coming out there with the red boots on with the flames, and you talking about yo, get out of here with that, man.
Wow,
I really feel like that's a PR stunt. I'm not trying to minimize it, but I feel like all of this is a PR. It's a whole PR run that he's on right now.
Yeah,
but nonetheless, Will Smith means so much to us and the culture. We're not gonna let him fail, right? And somebody broke this down about Will Smith one time, and this is true. He's the first black man in theater and cinematic history to save the world. Right? He's the first person we've ever seen do that on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's too important to culture. So, to his PR team, y'all got to keep doing all this stuff, man. We good.
Oh, no,
they do though. They do though. I think because what he went through recently was self-inflicted, they do got to go this route. They definitely
so Steve, what I'm saying is like your PR team. So you go up here. Let me ask you a question real quick because I know we get to the. So you go up here and smack somebody, right? You smack the shit out of them. Then come back and was like, yeah, let me go ahead and hit him with a gospel song.
So this is the thing,
yeah, I'm not feeling that, bro. I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, but I do feel like he has to do it though. Like this is the thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with what Lewis saying. His PR team is amazing.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is we love Will for who Will is.
Right.
That's not you.
I'll say this.
That's where I'm coming from. That's the point,
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree, but I much rather have heard that gospel song than any of his other music. Just being
you don't like wait, bro. You don't like
no, hold up. Will made some bangers. Chill out, bro. Don't do that.
All right, give me 5 of them.
Summertime.
No. I'm not talking to you, Lewis.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you froze now.
I'm not about to play into your fucking shenanigans.
Hey Jay, how the hell did you do that, man?
hey, no, I knew. Hey, Lewis jumped behind, thought he was froze for real.
Yeah, we're doing the mannequin challenge.
Give me 5 fingers. Summertime.
So Usher performance, how y'all feel about that? We're not about to do this tonight, bro. We're not doing this tonight.
Hey, so that means he has none. He got summertime.
Nah, he got summertime. He got
Miami.
He got Switch.
Miami.
He got joints, bro. Just the two of us. Like,
yeah, that's my shit.
Come on,
that's
man.
my shit right there.
Stop playing on Wheel Top like that, bro. Don't do that.
Oh, okay. Wheel Top or yours? Okay, Jay, you got 4.
Sexy Red fan ass nigga. No, bro. No.
Hey, sexy red music go though. Like our music, bro.
I'm starting to like that stupid ass song.
Which y'all were singing?
Which one?
Like
the recent one. The one I'm starting to like that stupid song.
Right? Hey man.
Hey, Brett.
You know the thing about sexy red music, bro.
It is sexy.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, and everybody on the screen know when that joint went off at the podcast party, the roof was about to come off when that Get It Sexy came on.
Hey, that's what we was dancing to.
that joint was about to come up. Hey, but anyway, my bad. But okay, so we're getting to the Usher tribute. So let me run down. If you did not see it, let me run down. So Childish Gambino and Keke Palmer said, "Did You Don't Have to Call." Keke Palmer then by herself did "You Make Me Wanna." Summer Walker did Good, which was her verse on that.
Mm-hmm.
Coco Jones did There Goes My Baby. Marsha Ambrosius did Superstar. Chloe did Good Kisser.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Tanate? What's her name?
Tinashe
did Nice and Slow. Tiana Taylor and Victoria Monet did Bad Girl, and Lotto did Yeah.
And Lotto did Ludacris's verses on Yeah.
You're right. Lotto did Ludacris's verse. I'll say this: Coco Jones had the best one.
Coco killed it.
What?
Yes,
I disagree.
She killed it.
No,
I'm not gonna say the best. That's a bit of
all them joints. That wasn't a good one. I
like that.
Keke Palmer's was like Kid Bops. That was like Kid Bop.
Hold on. Hey, we gotta go. Hey, let's go by each performance, and then we'll move. Yeah.
Sorry. You don't have to call auto-tune trash. Next, I'm gonna give it up. Y'all say what y'all say what y'all thinking on Childish Gambino joint.
I don't know why he was up there, but
he's all right.
It was trash for me for sure.
Come on, man, and it was auto-tune. Like what?
Yeah, it was
okay.
Usher, dog.
Yeah, that was one
of all the men that they could have put on the stage. I don't know what was going on with that selection.
And I'm still mad about him being Simba.
now you being childish. Man, let that shit go, bro. Don't do that.
Oh, man. Come on, dog.
Let that man make some money, man. Chill.
I'm just saying that joint. So Keke Pop. So that's Childish Gambino. I'm sorry. Does anybody else have anything else on Childish Gambino?
No.
I think that's a consensus right there.
Yeah.
Keke Palmer was Kid Bop 2.0, man.
Fact.
It was.
I like Keke Palmer. I didn't like her voice.
You mean as a person?
Is her butt real? Is her butt real?
It should be. You think her ass? Yeah.
Oh, y'all weren't looking at that part of the performance?
I've never known her to have a.
I've never known her to have a. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's real.
Well, say what you about to say, Princess.
No, I love the outfit for one. I thought her actual performance itself was good. Now her voice is like, I mean, have you heard Keke Palmer sing? I don't know. That's just her voice, but it does sound Kids Bop-ish.
Ish. That was Kids Bops 2.0. I'm telling you.
Well, Keenan, it definitely was. Keenan based her performance off her body.
Her vocals. Hey, Jay, let me say this. Let me say this. Honestly speaking, at the end, watching the performance in its entirety, you gotta make sure all aspects are aligned.
Mm-hmm.
When she did a little twirl, I was like, I just don't remember that.
Twirl, at that twirl, you forgot about the music.
Yeah, they won't Kids Bop no more.
I don't know what you got there, Keenan. I'm not sure what you saw. I'll have to rewatch.
That man saw something. I'm gonna tell you that now.
The link in the chat. Hey, Princess, the link in the chat.
Hey, so on Keke, I love Keke, man, and I think the culture wants Keke to be a star, and so but it seems like we don't know where we want to put her. Right, and she's just not a performer or a singer. And I think for someone of a caliber of Usher, and I'm an R&B thug, as they say. I'm an R&B guy through and through. That's the last person I want to see on the stage singing, and the very last person I want to see on the stage, paying homage to Usher. So that to me, I think was a ball drop. She danced really well. You know what I mean? For what it was, I thought she did better than expected, even though it was pre-recorded. But it just wasn't a good choice. And the Usher Kiki dynamic is getting overplayed too, right? Because he put her in the video, right? We talked about the events of last year, I think, and it's like, all right, like we get it.
I literally think that's the only reason why she was in the tribute. Which I mean, again, it's like it's over. It's over. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a good point, Lewis. I didn't even put two and two together on that
one. Well, I love Kiki, man. I want her to have as much success, but it's just like we gotta, stay over here.
For sure. Anybody else on Kiki? Kiki's
we can go ahead, bro. Yeah, we go.
Yeah.
Summer Walker did good, and she did her part of good. You know what I'm saying?
That shit wasn't good. But
let me say this though. I do believe. I will say this, Jay. I do believe Summer Walker is a newer artist that's still R&B. Let me say that. Like I absolutely would give her that. I just wasn't. It just. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Just say this. What was their thought selection on picking these damn people?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It's terrible.
To pay homage to Usher doesn't make any damn sense.
You got Tank,
Chris Brown. Like, come on, bro.
But Chris Brown on tour, and they kind of at odds. So I don't know if Chris Brown would have.
Yeah, but they have so many artists in his time, in Usher's time period.
They could have did it.
Mario, Lloyd, they could have chose anybody.
Yeah.
Hell, Tyrese was there.
Yeah.
And I brought this up to somebody last night, and they were saying some of the names that y'all are mentioning may not have been used because they're technically his peers. Like typically when there's a tribute, it's someone that's like the younger generation or something that's doing the tribute. Like Tyrese. Tank,
you saying got the award too early.
Well, basically, like those are his peers, so it would have needed to be like Mario or
Lloyd,
Luke James,
but
Avery Wilson, like those people, because they're
or Duran
generation.
Duran would kill.
And they did a whole commercial Instagram post pretending like he was auditioning to perform for the tribute, and then I thought he was going to be one of the performers, and he wasn't. I don't know if y'all saw that, like on BET's page.
But like my thing is, go ahead, Jay.
For instance, let me ask something really quick though. If it was me, getting a tribute done, I would want it to be people that I felt like that were of that caliber. I get what you're saying, like they want the younger generation, but everybody we named, Brittany named Lloyd, Tank, those people that we named, I feel like it would have meant more to him. Because I ain't being funny. I felt like they disrespected that man.
They did.
I'm being real.
But see, like Tank and Lloyd are two different generations. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So like Tyrese and Tank and Usher, that would be the same generation. So let's just take for example, like Whitney Houston's tribute. How like it was, I think like Jennifer Hudson and like Fantasia and like those people, they are still very powerful singers, but Shaka Khan wasn't up there giving the tribute to Whitney Houston, or like it wasn't someone who was older than her or her same age range. Is all I'm saying.
Were the people that did the Whitney Houston performance, were they good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, you go ahead, Lewis. I'm sorry.
But like Tyrese was in Usher's My Way video. That would have been dope. He could have came in singing that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Brian and Brandon from Jagged Edge, they freaking wrote Nice and Slow. You get what I'm saying? They could have like, so it's just like, for me, again, I'm real deep in this R&B shit. Come on now. So I know like behind the scenes, the influence, Justin Bieber, he discovered his ass. He wasn't even there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, there's just so many missed opportunities to honor. And I think I'm so passionate about it because I love R&B music, man. And it's like, that was, and I love the fact that they got it right by honoring Usher. But it's like, man, we got to make sure that we stay true to this. And the reason why Tank is important, and this is why I like Tank, he is driving the culture. He's being very intentional about driving R&B music for men and women forward, right? With the R&B Money podcast and things like that. Like, so I think he would have been a great choice too. So I get it, but I think that we have to do a better job of displaying, that's something Tank said, displaying our love in our music and making sure that's represented. And we're putting value on that in these moments for these people who have represented it for so long.
And I think, and I'll just say this too, I think that was the, like, that if the rest of the show was going to be rap and all the things, that was the moment. Like, I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like, BET used to do such a beautiful job of showing us new artists from all genres. Like, I remember that specifically. Like, one of my favorite artists to this day, Molly Music, I discovered from watching one of the award shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's like that would have been a beautiful moment too. And that's why and Mario is one of my favorites. We haven't heard from him. I mean, he's come out with things, you know, sprinkled over the years, but like also bringing people back that we have not heard of, you know, have not heard from in such a long time. Like, I just feel like it was such a missed opportunity. And for me, that was one of the biggest reasons why I'm like, and this is why I don't. Right? Because like, if you're talking about BET music, like Black music, you have to honor all of it. And if you're going to give us a sprinkle, that better be the best sprinkle that they got. And they gave us crumbs. Yes. I felt disrespected.
Yeah. Having Tinashe perform for Usher was just like
stupid.
What's happening? Like changing the lyrics to like something about anybody gonna match my freak. Girl, don't nobody care about that song right now.
Yeah.
Do you know that she did the tribute for Janet Jackson at the BET Awards a few years ago?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, she already tributed somebody.
I just think this. I'm gonna say this. It's probably not popular. I'm not being funny. I just think with the influence he had on men, specifically in R&B, there should have been more men represented.
Yes, 100%.
Like 100%. Just like, and this is the thing. I think Prince has made a really good point about this. Is probably one of the first times where, and Usher is my favorite artist of anything all time music. Period. Right? People don't realize how long this man been relevant. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into the king of R&B joint. But what I will say is this is one of the first times somebody got honored and they're still going. Yes. Like he's still going while he's being honored. He's not off the top of the hill yet, right? So to Princess's point, people usually coming behind you. But even then, I feel like God, what's the song he's singing in the rain? It just slipped my mind.
You Got It Bad?
You Got It Bad. Even people like a Marion that can't really sing like that. There could have been dancing tributes to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what's my man off the Shy?
Jacob Lattimore?
No, hell no. The other one.
Luke James. I said him.
Luke James.
You did, Princess. But I can get it. Yeah. But the thing I'm saying is, I just hate, and I'm not disrespecting the ladies at all. He was too influential on that specific sector to go outside of that, and it goes back to the point about.
I agree.
Wouldn't he hand to what Jay just said? If I'm gonna hand pick, hey, I want this person doing that. What? I want that person doing that. I want this person doing that. Go. Like you feel like BET who going? Huh?
You gotta run that. They would have been like, yeah, we're gonna have Keke Palmer. Hey, yo, get out of here.
Yeah. Even like so with Keke Palmer's performance, like with the outfit she had on, with the hat and all that stuff, I'm thinking about Atlanta. Dancers, like I would have went with Sierra over Keke Palmer.
Yes.
To really bring life, ATL, like all of that. I was just that same outfit, Sierra would have looked amazing in it. She would have been able to, like dance and like it was just.
Do you feel like that would have went into the peer conversation you just said, being that they're around the same age?
Well, that was someone else's opinion. I understood their opinion. I was just bringing it to the pod, but like. I'm just saying if they were going to use females is all I'm saying. Like, I feel like
she also did the Janet Jackson tribute, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
watch that.
Yeah. So the rest of the artist, Coco Jones, she sounded good though. I'm a fan of Coco Jones.
I like that. I wouldn't have changed that. That one was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So I thought hers was good. Marsha Ambrosia with
Horrible.
I couldn't believe it. You cannot come out there and mess up that note. Like when I tell y'all, I was pissed.
So bad.
And it never like, and it's one thing, like there's a whole challenge around that note, right? So for you to come out there and butcher the note, and she never got on the key, like ever. The entire performance just sounded like, ah, that's what it's. I was like, what's happening? Like, is the mic? Is it not in her ear?
No.
I was livid because Superstar is one of my favorite Usher songs.
Yes.
And so for her to just come out there and disrespect the note in the entire song, I wanted them to just cut the track. Cut it off.
Yeah.
I'm done. Cut the show.
I was livid. Just
it was bad. It was bad.
Whoever was fucking his songs up, he could have just jumped in and started singing.
Yeah.
yeah, like
One of my
did y'all but I want to go back to this real quick. Did y'all see how Coco pulled a Usher on Usher?
yeah.
Yeah, she did. That was smooth.
Yeah.
he wasn't ready for it.
He wasn't though. He was hot. He was hot. Yeah.
Coco's something serious, boy.
Yeah, Coco's dope.
And his new wife, she went to her first.
She did.
But out of respect, I feel like, she
that's what I feel like
her first, and then went to him, and then when she got to him, he didn't know what to do with himself.
Yeah,
because she was sitting right there. Now he knows what it feel like.
Exactly.
That man.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, it was out of respect, but I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I'm gonna get that head slap in the car.
Oh, I know you not. After all that you talked about Kiki.
Hey, look, some head
not about to get your head slapped. Oh, okay.
What am I? I'm gonna have a hat on. All right. you catch some of the hat. It ain't as bad if you catch some of the hat. You understand? Look, I know y'all ain't talking about them pictures y'all said y'all would be taking with Chris Brown. We ain't even getting on that. Chloe would get good kisser. Chloe would good kisser.
It was all right.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
You said Tinashe is her name?
Yeah.
Tinashe.
We're not even gonna talk about that one.
You can move on. Yeah.
Yeah. Tiana Taylor, Victoria Monet Bagger.
That was dope.
Women in it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like it just is. That's what's throwing me off more than their performances for real.
You what? I didn't hear.
Like just all the performances being strictly women. Like there was really no male performances, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to keep saying it's trash. I feel bad because it's all women. It's just like,
but they killed that performance. I don't care women or not. They really did.
No,
it was an iconic performance that they were mimicking. So yeah.
Okay. No, it was dope. It was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like for two women to do that, I thought that was interesting. I'm just gonna.
That wasn't their first interaction together. Wasn't there like this huge thing about them dancing together in the club and they were touching on each other? Or am I making that up?
Well, they are both openly bisexual women.
It was.
So.
It was.
Yeah. I think that conversation just need to go ahead and happen.
The conversation.
What?
I'm stopping right there.
Of them in that.
Well,
I'm stopping right there.
He talking about between them two. He's talking about between them two.
Yeah, chemistry only get that good. What you mean, Princess? What's that? What's that face mean?
No, I said they're both openly bisexual women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that's not this. It's not news. They definitely are.
I didn't know Tiana Taylor was openly bisexual.
Yeah.
I didn't know
that. I did not know.
She plays in the Lady Pond for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so does Victoria, even though Victoria, is she engaged or that's just her boyfriend? But she's in a relationship with a man, but she's openly speaks about being bisexual.
Yeah.
She does, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't really
so that wasn't a surprise to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked good. I ain't gonna lie to it.
It was good. It just caught me off guard.
It did. So next, Lotto doing Ludacris's voice on Ludacris's verse on that was the closing performance of the
Fast and the Furious.
Say that again.
Where was Ludacris recording Fast and the Furious? Where was he at? Right now?
Hey, come on, chill.
John was gonna show up.
I don't understand. Like, no, for real though. Like, this is Usher. Like, I don't understand why Ludacris and Lil Jon were not on the stage.
They gotta have beef.
Lotto is who we have doing. Yeah. Like it was just, I don't know.
I feel like the point you made earlier came back to bite BET. I think they put a whole bunch of relevant faces on a tribute that shouldn't have been relevant faces. Like, right. I feel like that's the one segment in the show. You don't got to be relevant. You got to be able to do what the song or performance.
Exactly. You got to be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's for every tribute. You literally have some artists who are known at this point for being tribute singers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like you're never really gonna see them perform on the main stage, but like you have like
your
Hennessys and like people who are going to come out for the tribute.
You said Bow Wow?
No, Bilal.
AJ, man.
He did a Prince. He did one of the best tributes to.
Bro, I wasn't even joking.
Oh, my bad. He did one of the best tributes to Prince I've ever seen in my life.
Got you.
Yeah, he is.
Bilal is dope.
And that's what that should have been. So they definitely dropped the ball.
Yeah. So
shout out to them for bringing the relevant faces, but they overdid it.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. And Usher still like salute to him for getting
Hey, real quick.
Freya said it was trash. She said it was trash. No, we feel you.
No,
it was trash. Like, hey, said we feel you. But hey, look,
but
Usher,
real quick,
one thing we all agree on is that Usher does deserve the award, though, and the tribute. It's just the way they went about it could have been different. Anybody else get anything else on that?
Real quick before we transition, because I know we're about to keep going. Mm-hmm. How did y'all feel about his co-parenting speech?
Oh man, let me get that back here.
I didn't like the way they muted his speech either. But I almost kind of feel like Usher got up there and was just, I don't know if he felt some type of way, just
he was drunk.
The tribute itself and alcohol. And I just feel like he got up there and was just kind of just talking.
Yeah.
Brittany, what'd you say he was?
He was definitely intoxicated. He was drunk.
Yeah.
That'll get you.
Hey, that man said,
It didn't flow. It didn't make sense.
Hey, Louis,
that's a Black Award show if I ever seen one. You get an award and you're drunk when you receive it.
Yeah.
You ain't no good, man. You ain't no good. All right, so we go for time's sake. We're gonna move on to we got two videos that we're gonna react to, man. So again, salute to Usher, the BET Awards. They did what they